I know you got that camera. Just press record. No telling where it's gonna take you. I always like recording things with my friends. My friends used to always be upset with me back in the day, like, why you always recording? Why you always recording? So I bought this camera. I bought a Sony ZV-E10 to take on a trip with my homie to New York for my first time ever going to New York. So I've had this camera for a little bit over 2 years. Not really having any like grand schemes for it. Probably making YouTube videos, but never anything really crazy. Recorded that vlog, you know. If anyone ever does something for the first time, I'm not huge on being bad at stuff, but it's definitely far from great. It took me well over a year and a half to even become passable at this. But as time goes on, I continue to record more and more. I should say the catalyst for me, after that initial trip, I hadn't recorded for a while after that. I hadn't recorded using this camera, should I say. And I came back to it because I had lost my job. My business wasn't making any money. And I was sitting there every day just going through it. You know, I was stressed out. I was going through all different types of emotions, feeling all different types of ways, not really sure how to maneuver the situation. And I made the decision that I had to do something. One way or another, I couldn't just lay there and die. I couldn't just lay there and stare at my scars. So I made the decision from that point on to start posting TikToks every day, to record something every day, to get better at my craft, to start writing every day, to begin making beats every day, just in order to not sit in complacency in the circumstances that I found myself in. It's a very unique experience when it seems like every time you reach solid ground beneath you, it starts crumbling beneath your feet. And to find yourself cascading into the pit once again. That was a wild time for me. Looking back, I was almost a year later, and to be able to see the footage and the moments and the laughs and the low periods as well that all were accumulated throughout this camera. Not just this camera, the other camera I got too. That's beyond the point though. But just to watch these clips and these moments and these experiences and these highs and lows slowly accumulate as I take them to tell my own story is such a unique experience I can't quite put my finger on. Like, I remember I was editing my reel for all of 2025. I'm looking back and I'm thinking, damn, it's wild to see a whole year of your life occur in 2 minutes and 40 seconds or however. And it's just to see all these moments come together, whether or not they're for anyone but myself, whether they make me $1 or $1 million, just to be able to reflect and have this real visual diary of the journey as I know it today. And to have come this far, even through having to pick myself up on so many occasions just in the last year and a half that I decided to. It's been less than a year, actually. It hasn't even been a year yet, probably 10 months that I really decided to do this on a daily basis. To watch myself grow and develop and change, look at all these moments I've shared with my friends, and to be able to show them it again and to reflect and to reminisce on the moments that we've had and how far we've come is something that I wouldn't trade for anything. And I intend to continue to get better at my craft and continue to widen the things I do create. Not just the moments and the little daily vlogs, but to also create things that I see in my head as I improve with this thing. But I know a lot of y'all have aspirations or some type of direction that you feel yourself being pulled into, or whatever vision you want to create, whatever you want to see in this world that it currently doesn't exist, but that doesn't currently exist anywhere but in your head. I implore you, even if it's for no one but you, just do it, just start. I think I've been delaying talking to this camera a lot. There's often music in the background covering these moments. A lot of times I'll turn down the volume, I'll turn down what's really occurring, what we talking about, for good reason. If you ever heard us talk. But I think I want to put my voice to my moments more going forward. I want to get better at controlling my narrative through this camera and sharing my thoughts and how I'm feeling and how I've been growing, and not just to be the silent character. I don't think that's beneficial anymore. Not to say beneficial, but I think that's the next evolution. I understand that I've been ducking a little bit for a while now, and I don't think I can do that anymore. I think I live by the phrase, what doesn't grow dies, and I've been sitting in complacency for a while now. And as one chapter of my life is ending in the coming days, and I return home, I'm determined to turn the corner and to boss this up a little bit more. And I hope that y'all come with me. Y'all see the vision. Whether or not you enjoy it or not, whether or not you can co-sign my creations, whether or not you can co-sign my decisions, I hope you can pull something from this, if nothing else, just to do it. Not to overthink it, not to compromise your vision by allowing other people's perspectives or their opinions cause you to move differently. I hope that as I get better at it too, because Lord knows there's been dozens of different video ideas and dozens of different things that I've wanted to say that I just put off or delayed, or for one reason or another did not come to fruition. I don't think I really want to do that anymore. Also, allow people to connect with me a little bit more. I think a lot of times I'm very closed off to share my perspective in a very large way. I feel like it's important to be prudent, for lack of a better term, and restricting who has access to you and your thoughts and your feelings and things like that. But I don't think I can hide behind that and allow it to cause me to be complacent in the things that I feel that I've been called to do and called to create. So I know a lot of y'all got that camera, and if you don't have that camera, you have your phone. And you've been waiting for the opportunity or the moment, or for the idea to be fleshed out, or for the seasons to change, or for the rain to end, or for the winds to come, in order to do what you really feel like you've been directed to do. I just hope that you understand that life doesn't care when it passes you. So if you got the vision, you got the belief in yourself, you understand that your perspective carries value, and you have something to contribute, if to nobody else but yourself. Even if it's just contributing to you, if it's just giving to the idea that God has blessed you with, I think it is your responsibility for your own fulfillment and your own longevity and your own peace of mind in the grand scheme of things, to do it, if for no other reason, but to not regret the lack of action. So grab that camera, grab that microphone, grab that computer, grab that book, grab that notebook, and just start recording, man. It might change your life.